Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Tobitha. I am at home relaxing and took this moment to decide to share with you this wonderful product that I have been using for a couple of months that I think will help lots, especially women who go through the same issue that I was going through a couple of months ago. Before I continue, I think it's important for me to give a disclaimer. The product that I'm about to talk about is not a drug, neither is it medication. It's none other than a high performance antioxidant. What are antioxidants? Antioxidants are what is needed to neutralize our cells from the natural process which takes place in one's body, referred to as oxidative stress. I not one to be able to elaborate on scientific terms. I will write below the video a bit of information about what it is to have free radicals, what's oxidative stress, so you can quickly go and read to the bottom of the video, or you can go ahead and do your further research. But I will say the product that I have been using is none other than Fountain of Life. Why did I start using Fountain of Life? For a couple of years, I was having some health issues. I started getting very weak. I had a lot of chest pains. I had lots of mood swings, anxiety, I don't know, maybe depression as well. I don't know. I continuously went to the doctors to find out what was going on with me, send me for a test, and sometimes the doctors would say they don't know what's wrong with me. Sometimes I would be given medication, but since there were some doctors who'd actually admit to me that they were not sure exactly what was going on with me, when I would be given medication, I wouldn't take it because I just wanted a solution. But one thing became certain to me because of the fact I started realizing that I started having a very heavy, I should say a heavier menstrual cycle than I normally did. And as the years went by, it got worse. And as per to end of 2007 or mid 2017, sorry, I said 2007, mid 2017 into 2018, for me, it became personally unbearable. I just was getting annoyed every time I knew I was going to have a period. At some point in time, closer to the end of 2007, it got me to the point where it got me so weak that I could not go to work. I went to the doctor and he sent me to run some blood tests, and these blood tests shows that I had become chronically anemic. I started making shakes. I was, I think, on almost like double the doses of an iron tablet for a pregnant woman. I'm not too sure. I was taking about 2 iron tablets for a pregnant woman a day. Because I remember when I was pregnant with my daughter, I only took 1 iron tablet a day, but I got to a point where I felt I needed to take 2 iron tablets to feel comfortable, as well as I would be making my own personal blends. I think I became gifted in making iron shakes. And that got my blood count back to the level where I needed it to be. But I still kept on losing a lot of blood. I would use an overnight sanitary napkin when I had my menstrual cycle. And not only that, I'm using an overnight during the day and I'm losing a lot of clots as I menstruate. I'm sorry if this is uncomfortable to other people, but there are lots of women out there going through this issue and it's very uncomfortable. Every hour, I would be running to the washroom. I'd be speaking to my friends, speaking to clients, and I would just say, "Excuse me, please, I just have to go. Get to the washroom. This is completely soaked." So, when I heard of this product that I'm about to speak about, Fountain of Life, when I heard about Fountain of Life, I said, why don't I give this a try to see if it will make some difference in my menstrual cycle? I knew it wasn't a drug, But at the end of the day, I understood my body needed antioxidants. So because I had learned about antioxidant years, it's been a couple of years now, I know that my body needs it. So I decided to purchase a bottle of Fountain Life in March of 2018. To my surprise, the first 2 weeks, I wouldn't necessarily say that I saw or felt any changes in my body, except when my monthly cycle came around. I realized that for some reason there was absolutely no more clotting. I said, that's weird. And another thing that used to happen to me, for 3 days in my menstrual cycle, I just constantly wanted to cry. I have no idea why I want to cry. I just would need to cry. I would put on a smile and put on the happy face when persons were in front of me, and the minute someone stepped away from me, I would just be crying for 3 days. And I realized when I took the Fountain of Life, yippee, no more mood swings. I said, okay, I won't say it. I didn't want to necessarily say it was the Fountain of Life doing that at that point in time. So I said I would observe my body the following cycle. When the following cycle came around, I realized, yippee, still no clotting and still no moods. After that happened, I also realized that because my period had gone from all my life, I've had 7-day periods. I don't know why I was blessed with these long cycles, but I've always had a 7-day cycle. But when the bleeding became intense, it went up to 8 days. But on the Fountain of Life, I realized it had reduced back to 7 days. And of course, yes, as I was realizing the changes and it continued, but because I had become already so frustrated with having menstrual cycle, and not only was I having heavy bleedings, I would feel like I had a menstrual cycle exactly 2 weeks free of bleeding, and bam, another menstrual cycle would be there. So I went to my doctor and I said, I have noticed a little bit of improvement in my bleeding, but this is still kind of frustrating for me. Is there something I can do to just stop this bleeding completely? Because I am just so tired. So, to make the story short, I did decide to go ahead and have a hysterectomy. That I am happy that I did. And after having the hysterectomy done, I still continued and made sure I was taking my Fountain of Life because, of course, yes, whatever produced these fibroids in my body to cause me to have these heavy bleedings, I still needed to get this under control. So I continued to take my Fountain of Life. And I must admit, for the past couple of months, I have been feeling strong, energetic, full of life, loving this product, will never stop taking this product, and I am super thankful for the CEO of Opulence Global who came out with this product here. It truly, truly has worked wonders in my life, this high performance antioxidant. And for those people who want to know where they can go to get a bottle of this particular product here, I will be placing information at the bottom of this video here, and I will go ahead and post another update and explain a little further about Fountain of Life and oxidative stress and free radicals a little further on in another video. But if you know of somebody this can help, it's not just for, this is what it did for me. It can do something different for anyone who decides to use it, because we all need antioxidants in our body. It's a natural process of life. You will go for oxidative stress. It doesn't matter what you do in this life, as long as you're breathing this air and you're still alive, oxidative stress will take place. So for those persons who are interested, like I said, in getting one of these bottles, I will place the information to the bottom of this page here. And I'd like to thank you so very much for visiting my page. And do have yourself a wonderful evening, day, or whatever time it is back in the country where you are. And again, have a blessed one, and thank you. Bye.